thank you again for including me in this forum. Really appreciate hearing some of the questions, because as I think about them, it really helped me to understand more when I think about these issues. As I started, in the beginning, I come with 20 years of community experience. In our city, there's no lack of ideas, there's no lack of debates on issues. I think what we really need at this time, in addition to experience, is a common sense, balanced approach, and approach that is inclusive, that encourages collaborations. Inclusive meaning that bringing people that might not agree with me, if I get to serve, if I'm honored to serve, that meaning that working well with people that may or may not agree with me, but trying to build consensus, build the kind of to do something that is for the best interest for everybody in the neighborhood. It is very important, I think, moving forward, that our city government be a lot more collaborative and show more civility and collegiality in the working of our city government. So I appreciate being here, and thank you very much.
As immediate past president of the District 3 Democratic Club and as founder of the North Beach Merchants Association, which is currently an 80-member association, I can work with both progressives and with small business. And I've learned between those two organizations that probably the most important overall issue in District 3 are the quality of our streets. Now that may sound boring, but streets can be for public life and they can be to enhance livability. And in that respect, we need to support our frontline workers in city government. I want to see a lot more frontline workers. Let's get rid of a lot of people in the management positions. But that's where we need to put our emphasis in District 3. Secondly, I've had vast experience in development and planning projects in District 3, from the port to City College proposal to formula retail. I think I'm the best prepared and the most experienced to handle those questions. I'm a preservationist, I'm an environmentalist. We will have balanced development on the port and throughout District 3.
Denise McCarthy, I want to thank you all for the opportunity. I too learned a lot tonight. I thank you for your questions. The questions were really good and interesting. And one of the things that brings to mind is how common our issues are across this city. And I mean, what I want to do basically is bring the community together, get people working together to make decisions that benefit all of us and make this city better than it is today and better than ever. Thank you.
My name is Wilma Pang. Talking about bridging, bridging people together, I do have a track record in the community. Imagine Chinatown. There's so many terms, and so everybody sort of feared, Chinatown, gotta give in. But I tell you one thing that proves that I can work with people. Closing Grand Avenue was really a no-no, but I did it. And people ask me, how did you do it? I said, no, it's very simple. I worked at it. I went to the community, really hold hand with them. And then I said, I worked with the police department. And they said, it had never been done. When that subject came up, it's always like, well, you shoot it down or I shoot you down. I really made a name for myself in Chinatown, not because, look at me, or my talent, or what I've been an actress. It's not. It's just that I really, really care about people. I really, really know how to really talk to them, because I have raised 3 children. Knowing raising children, how difficult it is when you have a teenager come home and say, hey, don't you think, if I'm not pregnant, you should really give everything to me?
So, again, I've been a renter, I've been a landlord, I've been in business since my 20s. I've been in business to this day. I own a real estate company, which is a small real estate company in North Beach. The only thing I can say is that I think San Francisco needs to go in a direction of trying to make it run like a business, where a P&L statement, I don't know anybody here in business, anybody know what a P&L statement is? It's a profit and loss statement. And I believe that San Francisco uses a P&L as a profit and loot. And there are some issues where I think that we need to balance the budget. If we balance the budget, then everything that each one of us has spoke about today could get done.
I want to thank the Harvey Milk Club for your incredible leadership and for being a champion for important issues of medical marijuana, for the war, for affordable housing, and for really setting an example for the rest of the city. I hope everyone's had a chance to get the literature that's been circulating, to have a chance to see the folks who are supporting my candidacy. And I want to let you know that the reason they are supporting me is because they know I am fighting for the things that you want, for tenants, for immigrants, for working class folks, to make sure our neighborhoods reflect the types of developments that we want. They also know that I'm someone who can pull together the type of coalition to elect someone who shares your values, bringing together tenants and progressives and neighborhood activists and white folks and Chinese folks and the entire economic and racial diversity that is San Francisco. So with that, I would love in the coming weeks and coming months to continue a very real dialogue with all of you about how we can improve our city, improve my district, and again, thank you for tonight.
It means a lot to me to have been invited by you, and I genuinely thank you. I've really been delighted. I'm delighted to be here. Obviously, you've heard us all speak. We all want safer, cleaner, greener streets, parks, better transportation, better housing. But we all know also that we can't have a better district if we don't have a city that can protect life and property and a city that can pay its bills. I've been appointed by 2 mayors and a governor. My appointments have been commended by Mark Leno, by Bevan Duffy, by Fiona Ma, by so many of my friends throughout the city, regardless of what their conditions may be or whatever the case may be. I genuinely believe, it's been a lifetime commitment, that all public policy must advance the common good, not the special interest. But secondly, and most important, it must respect the dignity of the individual as a human being, and that is my commitment as a public policy person.
Earl Thibodeau. Folks, I honestly, I'm elated for being here. I never thought that I would be here. So thank you. Thank you, and you guys have been very informative. Thank you so much. Folks, it's about you. Okay, truthfully, this is all about you. My card says, well, I'll read it, and I write future in. We, the community, can make a difference for our future. That means every single one of us, if we can actually get together, none of this is not that bad. It really isn't that bad. Get the flipping, honestly, get rid of all those the parking meter machines, put some people out there. They need help. They need jobs. We don't need to pay repairs and gas and all that stuff for the cars. Those things on the street that we have that they look really beautiful. They really look beautiful. We look like somebody beautiful. Oh, my last thing is, people, we can do it, and it's all about you.
Thank you all. We'll come back. Our next meeting, our general meeting is 2 weeks.